Welcome back, YouTube. Time for more parts of my tour of my RPG collection. First we have Future Lost, a cybernetic sci-fi role-playing game. This is based on the D20 OGL. I reviewed it on my site, on my page, and it did not fare well. I really did much like this game. Made a lot of decisions I thought were poor. I knew I had more than one copy of this. This is Munizoid's 3rd edition science fantasy role-playing game, player's guide, and handbook. The quintessential halfling from Mongoose for D20. Tribe 8. The Master of Arms. This is for 3.0, and it has some really interesting things to say about martial combat. I really think you should look into that if you have you want to take a new look at how martial combat can be handled. Dragon Stars Raw Recruits, a large module. Lords of the Peaks, the Essential Guide to Giants, OGL from the Races of Legend line. Warcraft, role-playing game, Alliance and Horde Compendium from Sword and Sorcery. Arrowflight, the Gods of the Edge of Fantasy, sorry. Gary Gygax's Dangerous Journeys, Mythos. Wasteland, Beyond the... what is this? Sorry. Beyond the Outposts. Okay, yeah, let's go for creative fonts that I can't read. Virtual, which is part of the Horizon role-playing series. This was a D20 version that lets you play avatars in a Matrix-like world. Spaceship Zero, a sci-fi serial role-playing game. Kind of trying to capture that Buck Rogers kind of theme. The Toolbox from AEG for D20. Bulldogs, also D20 based, a new breed of sci-fi, which I purchased specifically for the race building feature. It was okay. Legacy of the Dragons, which is part of Monty Cook's Bestiary by Monty Cook and Mike Merles for Monty Cook's Arcana Unearthed. Oathbound Arena. May be the last thing Mike Merles did that I actually cared about. Deadlands, Hell on Earth. The Quintessential Monk 2, which again I thought was weaker than the Quintessential Monk 1, which was very good. The World of Tank Girl. What's this? Brainware Beowulf, which is part of the Cyberpunk 2020 line. May have been third party. Nightmares and Dreams 2. A creature collection for D20. Fang Fury, a guidebook to vampires. And I found this while looking through my... This right here is original artwork by the comic artist Scott Wagner. Because he's a friend of mine. He didn't want it, so I took it. Hyperconscious, an exploration in psionics from Sword and Sorcery. Dark Sun's Psionic Artifacts of Athos. Wind Riders of the Jagged Cliffs from Dark Sun for Athos. The Rifts Sourcebook. And this is a fan-based conversion of the Jagged Cliffs book, the Life Shaper's Handbook, which was D20 based. Very good, and at one time it was available free of charge from the people who produced it in Brazil. I have no idea if it's still available in the world, but it's called the Life Shaping Handbook, which is really quite good, and I recommend it if you go hunt down a copy. I've talked about this on my page.